for one here against Dallas on November the 10th, 121-119. Here's Kyrie stepping through the defense in the paint. Around skip pass to Kyrie. Close out by Jamal Murray. Looking for space on the jab. They got the space. Kyrie. Again, it's a longer defender. Watson against Kyrie. Now driving. He got stuck in a difficult spot. Oh my goodness!
You can't get stuck. You got out of bounds. It's open.
This is the man tonight.
Now we're not running guys off the three-point line. I'm sure Jake Kidd's going to get that change.
Hello, Wenda. Kyrie just had his third steal of the game, and it was a big one because it leads to an attack. Irving is given down the lane.
You know, you can measure his job performance. You're failing. You have a 60% success rate. Good job there by the Warriors backbench since mid-January. But a realistic chance to get to a 2 seed.
Kyrie Irving lost by Wiggins. Kyrie for three. On the money.
You are correct.
Wipe the screens. Kyrie drive. No! A cut. Kyrie. One of the best in the business when it comes to scoring in the fourth quarter, and he does it there. Whitty, a burst of threes. Collins responds. Kyrie inside.
Miami's been able to find a way to win close games.
And there's Kyrie Irving. He had a second opportunity, but then Dallas secures the defensive board after two missed deep ones from Smith. And it's Kyrie in the paint. 4 boards, 4 assists a game. Shot about 43% from the three-point line. Kyrie way up over Duncan Robinson. Now has it back. Dallas starts to use the clock as a 6-man. Step back long two, and he hits the midi. Now in space, here's Kyrie for a 3 over Markin, and it's good. Career number 88.6 on the previous. Rockets just went 1 of 2. And here is Kyle stepping around Carrington. They're owing for Jay Barrett. His defensive intensity certainly is picked up. Here's Kyrie, but that will put that deep. Kyrie checked by Caruso. And Kyrie ducking around Caruso. And it's a Kyrie Irving special up. Two coming together on the floor. And Kyrie. Taking threes is certainly what you prefer. One of the players out on the floor. Kyrie gliding to the rim to score. Another screen and roll with Kyrie and Gafford. This time Kyrie the shot. It falls home his own miss. Completed. And Houston ended a drought that went 5 minutes without scoring. Kyrie, nice finish. Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals. The aforementioned Irving gets an explosive thrust off the baseline.
In and out it goes.
It's so into for his first point.
Irving taking on all comers. That plays too.
And his strength, you know, that the strength oftentimes compensates for quickness. As Kyrie.
Kyrie against Smith. Shoots over and yes, sir. Good for hydration, man.
Yes, it is.
Here's a hard drive by Kyrie and a finish. Now receives the pass from Irving. Driving on the bigger player. Crossbox and score.
Right now, if you're Dallas.
Yes. Rises in the game. Dinwiddie, Irving, Powell. And Irving hits a three. Here's Kyrie. What's that?
Better than he just did.
Kyrie on the drive against Jim Howard. All the way to the hole. The lovely left hand finish. This is more impactful on defense. Into the bag of tricks.
It's about scoring.
They can roll. Kyrie. And just as tough as the shot that Devin Booker made a moment ago. 13 for him. Right back at you, Kyrie Irving with a drive and score of his own. Field for three. It's no good. Dallas the rebound. And here is Kyrie. Going right at Durant. What a tough shot. By his Tyus Jones. Likes a spot in the paint to pull up and hit. There's one of the scores. Even short. Kyrie. Long skip pass. Look at it. Kyrie riding against the longer defender. Payton wants it, creates space. It's Kyrie in rhythm against Christian Brown. Off the front to the basket to score.
Stop it when he's in great defensive play, and then a great offensive play.
Kyrie in the paint, yes sir. Pull up for Kyrie, yes sir. Ball picked up by Kai. Irving, of course, who had that incredible game winner last St. Patrick's Day against the Denver Nuggets. Kyrie against Brown. Stare down three on the money. Team incidental contact there. That's the place where I'm having, I got it, a little trouble resolving all of this. Let's hear this And speaking of spectacular, it's a, yes, I agree with that. And so here's a drive. Oh, penetration against the zone. You're trying to stop that. Quick shot, Klay Thompson. Rebound three, Powell, an offensive rebound. Not in position to do anything with it, but Kyrie is.
That's what you go.
Yeah, I like that. Kyrie, zone buster. 30 in the game for him. So any kind of hoop restores the lead. And they look for the hoop, but Kyrie Irving, he's hit 10 in a row. Flames off of his fingertips.
Defense, let it go.
First points for him tonight in 9 minutes.
Ooh.
Stare down three, rattles it home. Game at 116. Here's Kyrie on the precipice of a 40-point night. Got a longer defender, but that's not gonna stop him.
Doncic out of the ball game, done for the rest of the evening. Result of a calf strain. Irving, though, taking the opportunity, which is what Dallas did in the first half.
Now they're getting that Kyrie.
There's a little more room. And trying to limit this Minnesota team to just one shot. Kyrie from 15, Butter. Here he comes. Kyrie goes clean. Raises up. Oh, got it! Uncle Drew with two.
That can fill it up, it can score. You have to take that confidence away. You see Kai fading to the left with a sweet shot, but
The Lions play back to back. Here's Kyrie Irving. Trying to get a basket and an acrobatic finish. Levitate a moment ago. This has made it a 7-point game. Mini from the baseline. And it's under. Shooters bounce.
Kyrie out of the corner, turns, fades, fires, and hits.
They are 13-2 and scored at least 15 points. Fade away baseline. And Minnesota at that point looked pretty likely. So it's going to take some doing some dance. Turnover there, a couple of missed free throws, missed threes as well. Kyrie driving and lays it in.
I was expecting this, but we don't see the numbers. It's just evident when you watch under the glass. They're just attacking.
Hold up, score it, foul. Kyrie a pull up, another one. Shooting 69% for the floor before he went 2 for 8 last night of the win against Cleveland. Wiggins is 2 for 3 tonight. Down the lane, Kyrie switches his hands. A fabulous finish. OKC's defense really aggressive. Caruso went down. Kyrie explodes to the basket.
I like that attack.
Very significantly and very quickly. Step back. Wow.
Irving with pace. Got trim, got the layup, and one. Wow, he popped the clutch.
102. Kyrie spins, drives, hangs, hits. Ooh,
Calling that too, yeah.
and of course, I mean, it would be a cardinal sin from someone who went to Cardinal Newman High School.
Just as long as everyone's watching the same game as I am.
Irving 3.
I always loved him when he was in New York. Just a heady, gritty type player.
Kleba is out there. Irving on the fly. Double in his rookie year. Here's Kyrie Irving. Tailed by Champagne. 3.
He made an 18-footer.
Kyrie patiently in transition. Attacks and scores.
Except ballet, right?
Shots, yeah. Kyrie, the step back over the rookie.
An anxiousness tip and defeat like I have never seen before. Draymond, he has brought his best defensive game. Steph is
Driving on Curry. Wiggins to watch Irving. Shot clock at 6. And Allie, we know it's the highest scoring bench in the NBA.
Denver trying to dig it out, but it's Keldon Johnson on the floor. And Kyrie,
Him and Greg Popovich are the only two coaches to do both the gold and a championship. And across the lane, Kyrie goes swashbuckling.
Think I'm really the problem. Where the monkey might really the sorrow. But the jab be feeling like
comes to an end on the drive.
Feeling like Calvin. Went from test to 1,000. All this form I ain't talking about browsing.
Position for the shot.
Was worried about housing. Now it's good I can't even count it. I might need an accountant. Going broke, I ain't worried about it. Trick said the money gon' speak for itself. That's why I'm doing
There's
this
the
show.
wizardry. And
Mid-range monster.
4 or 5, 8 points in the game. Pick and roll. This time it's a switch. Kyrie slides baseline and gets win.
Numbers, and they settled there. That was a nice break for the Mavs.
Now Kyrie, a contested 3. Yeah, baby.
Stop.
A lot of space here for Kyrie to operate. Step back 3. Yes, sir! Rather than crashing the offensive glass, the thought process has changed as we see Kyrie drive and finish nicely from the floor and 3 for 4 from long distance. Kyrie double. Still able to wedge his way into the paint, and the foul has been called in the back. Marshall made his first 23 free throws this year. Kyrie, and it's an inverted. That was over the top. Kyrie scores, and it came at 11 points prior to the Alexander Walker 3-point. He's sizzling. Irving sidesteps, Gobert, gonna drive it home. Pretty paltry tonight for the Timberwolves. Irving again. They won 56 games overall last year. Drive Kyrie on Julius Randle.
Going against big guys, but didn't get a chance to do so.
Pull up Kyrie, and another solid. Miami never giving Dallas a chance to feel like they can take the lead back. Running the baseline, Kyrie Irving. Stare down 3 over Hawkins, and finally, cross court to Kyrie. Kyrie to the baseline on the dance floor. Over Kobe Bucket. Kyrie! Up 5. Kai looking for another 3. Yes. Give him another 3! State Farm Arena. The screens. Kyrie shoots again. He is H.O. Washington and Towns go after the rebound. Towns favoring his left knee after the play, which is 5-on-4, right back in the game. 23 points for Anunoby per game in the last 9. The fewest points allowed by the Mavs in any half this season. A drive into the paint. Kyrie Irving got the bounce with 2.1.
The multiple levels of effort. You know, there are days where the ball bounces your way. Trading baskets, mini runs are going to cut it.
Good stretch over the last 3 games. Gafford inside to Kyrie. Usually it goes the other way. With those two flip the script, score the basket with a foul.
Difficult finish by Kyrie.
Kyrie from Dinwiddie. Close out. By Sensible. They 24 minutes on Wednesday.
Stay aggressive.
Coming on 7.7 rebounds for Leva on a couple of occasions to double figures. Currently on top by 8. Kyrie walks into a 3 over Johnny Juzang and Barry.
Facing this evening, they don't get ready to play. They come ready to play. Nice finish.
There to challenge it. Dallas with the outlet. Bernard got in the way of Kyrie, but can't stay in the way as Kyrie drives and finishes. Memphis is a +16 on the board here in the 3rd quarter. And there's Kyrie Irving. 0 for 7. A dreadful shooting night for him so far. Kyrie bump. Got it!
Do it.
Percent this year on 3s. Screen Gafford. Hesitation Kai. Hello, Wenda. Offensive rebound. Great job attacking the glass. We'll address Powell being in here in a moment, but we'll address Kyrie. Kyrie the rebound. Man's up 5. The pull-up also in his bag as well. 74 Dallas. Oh, wow. Kyrie again flakes it from Mississauga. And that baby is on target. Mavericks have 17 turnovers tonight. That's problematic. But when they needed a bucket tonight, they go to Kyrie Irving. 1:50 left in the game. Dallas still needs a couple more scores, and a giant killer by Kyrie as he bisects the lane on the drop. Kyrie, Spencer Dinwiddie, Omax, Gafford. Kyrie scores. Pull up against Caruso. Gafford at the nail on the short roll. Late decision to Kyrie. Way up and in.
I always say Luka likes to play against the best. Nice stop and go there by Kyrie.
Offensive rebound Gafford. Missed by Kyrie. Cut by Kyrie. Layup by Kyrie. Lukai together on the floor. 3-point game. The only time the Warriors led tonight was 3-2. Here's Kyrie, Mr. 4th quarter, making something happen. By the way, the Mavericks scored more points than any other NBA team this year. Kyrie Irving. Low clock situation. Kyrie glances to the other end. 3 seconds. He's got plenty of time to do that.
The boating life, there may be something to do with the boat and the rope, and I don't know that terminology.
Here is Kyrie, and it is an explosive. PJ, a determined drive. And Kyrie got back to his feet. He's Picassoing again.
Back. It's right in his hands for an interception. He drops it. And that led to that 3. Here's Kyrie with the counter 3. And he does like being at home. He does. Kyrie Irving with the 15. He's been in the league a long time. He got drafted, in 2007? 4th overall pick. Oh, Irving with a sick cross. Got the 3.
His tip-off time. Daniel Gafford and Mark Williams, who's been playing some very good basketball as of late. Mavericks control the opening tip. The Maverick two-way players, Brandon Williams, Jay-Z and Gortman, and Kessler Edwards, are going to be in the mix today. Here's Kyrie knifing in the lane. Hello. Omax back to Kyrie, who just returned. Kyrie to a spot on the baseline. Yes, sir. Bobble by Smith. Turnover. Finally, something slows him down. Kyrie going to attack the defense in it. Now Charlotte's up by 4. A rise and another hit. String music for Kyrie. That is what the doctor ordered. Oh yeah. And a steal. Oh yeah. Stepped in front of LaMelo and then goes right at him. Puts it home. Timeout, Charlotte. Anthony Edwards, almost 31 points per game. Edwards is on the board with a pair of free throws. He's 83% this year. Kyrie banks it home. The team against Kyrie. Omax gave it right back to Irving. Conley crowds Irving. Just a little bit of separation. Got to get a handle on that. He's just tied his season high with 16 points tonight. Right back at ya.
There's some teams that only play 8 guys.
Yeah. Down effort, and it ends up being...
After doesn't want to leave the paint. Kyrie outstanding.
During training camp, first week of training camp out in Vegas, hurt his right wrist on a dunk. Kyrie baseline jump. Good decision by Marshall to loop it over to Kyrie. He's going to drive it around Simone Fontecchio.
That gap every single time. He's an incredible finisher.
Kyrie action on the block against Reggie Jackson, and he scores. Kyrie grabs it, and then spin cycle. They're in center court, and the attack, and the finish.
Advantage against a smaller defender. He's punishing that guy here too. 2 layups.
Now Kyrie for the elbow, yes sir. Marshall. Down low, 7 minutes left. Turnaround shot, Kyrie, yes sir.
One of the youngest head coaches in the league at 36. Irving spin three. Got it. Kyrie double. Now West Pritchard. Shot clock at 7. Good shot.
Kyrie Irving when hit. Fourth quarter with Dallas holding on to an 8-point lead right now. Holiday defending Kyrie in the triple threat, now puts it down with the lovely left. Start there when we get Anthony Davis news. We'll let you know. Drive, pull up, flip it up, and it's a max. Arabia up on Kyrie. He's no match for Pi, going all the way to the hole. Good read. Kyrie immediately turned to Jake Kidd and said challenge it. And now Kyrie looking to do some damage on the other end. He does. 15-2 run by the Kings. Jump stop in the paint for the 19th on the board for Golden State. Kyrie driving against Buddy Hield. And the paint got it full.
Imagine growing up and your dad talks more trash than anyone has ever existed.
There's a hard drive by Kyrie. Moses Moody slows it down. 14 on the shot clock. And a solid .1. What a bailout. And a drive by Kyrie to... Kyrie a stare down three. Bullseye. Kyrie. Baxter Stinson that Buddy is allergic to not shooting. Yes. Tie again. Yeah. Something cooking. Telling you. They had leads late in regulation and overtime. Those against the Kings was able to stare down three. Kyrie outside Marshall. He turned down an outside shot. Blocks the dribble. Kyrie comes to save the day. Pressure for...
He's 25, their second year.
So you can't even get this off.
See, would you agree? He's our
Bagwork for 25 himself. 9 rebounds and 5 assists against Denver on Saturday. It's Kyrie Irving with the left hand.
Talk about Luka and LeBron, but don't be surprised if Kyrie doesn't end up being the best player on the court.
And he fires another one off a steep.
Now that second wave of defense to get there. Mostly with the block.
Kyrie Irving for 3.
How about that?
6-point game, under 3 to go. Kyrie Irving lays it in. Dallas in desperation mode here. Gotta go quick. And Kyrie Irving's gonna lay it in, and Doncic fouls him.
They're going to get you soon.
But it doesn't stop. KJ Simpson, very difficult shot. Rebound goes out to Kyrie. He's in transition. He's got Christie running with him, but it's Kyrie who will take it in. On the defender. Drive here by Kyrie. Down the lane. Top shots. And break up the lob. Looked like Giannis wasn't expecting it. And here goes Dallas in transition. Stumbling and scoring. Where to go after he caught the ball in the dunker spot. 4 on the shot clock. Tough possession. The Kyrie Irving this year of at least 20. He's sitting on 20 right now. Around the defense, up high off the window. Contained by Denver on the scoreboard. Plus 28 for the game, plus 1 in the second half. Underneath, it's Kyrie Irving.
Swordfish the movie. There's a bunch of good actors in it, but it just doesn't add up to what you want it to be.
Kyrie for 3. Deep with the block like that.
The key is you got to rebound.
Kyrie Irving.
And Christie has done that.
And play against guys that are much bigger and better than you.
Kyrie three. Bucket.
Deflection. Marshall the deflection. Kyrie picked up the ball. Kyrie arriving past the Marshall. And the closeout against Kyrie. was going to have to happen. Here's a nice inbounds play. Catch by Kyrie.